Hey everybody, Sean here. I'm gonna apologize right now if I cough during this little video today. Over the last 2 days, I've had a really terrible cough. Like, most of yesterday was spent laying down as I was just coughing my head off. Chest hurts pretty bad. You can almost taste like blood coughing so much. I've had some medicine, so I'm not coughing like I was. Got some help from my doctor. Just, want to say this actually is a great point, I guess, to talk about what do you do when you get sick and you're trying to work out. So obviously, if I have to take big breaths, I find myself coughing. Doctors like, take a big breath so I can listen to you. And what do? Is I take in that big breath, I just start hacking my lungs out. And it's like, okay, never mind. I heard what I needed to hear. So if you're sick, first thing we want to do is not go crazy. I don't want to push myself. I don't want to wear out my body, which is already pretty wore out. It's okay to do some light stuff, but I really wouldn't even push it. Take a day off. Eat right. I had some good soup. I had some good, I showed a picture on my Instagram going dad bod, the number 2 to hot bod. And so I've ate good. I've rested. I'm trying to keep it easy. I'm moving around. I'm not just sitting on my rear being like, oh, I don't feel good. I've still got to work and everything else, but I'm trying to do some stuff. So I know this might seem silly. I drop down, I do 5 push-ups. It's not a lot of push-ups, but I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty tired. So even that in and of itself right now is like almost too much. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to make sure that my diet stays clean. I'm going to venture to be a little bit more on the line where I want to be for the day because I really want to make sure that my body can recover. Now, I've had friends before that have been sick and they're trying to lose weight and they just work out like they always do and they end up tanking really hard and crashing, and then they're out for like 3, 4, 5 days because they push their bodies to exhaustion. I don't want to do that. I also don't want to continue to stay in that calorie deficit mode and worry about, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss a day or two, of eating where I'm supposed to be because, I'm sick. Well, I'd rather make sure I get well, my body heals a little bit faster. So I would rather eat the 300 calories, 400 calories that I might normally cut during a day to make sure I recover. Felt like a cough coming on there. Give me a second. Apologize. So I'm going to make sure that I recover. Tomorrow, I think I should be able to work out. Now, again, I'm not going to do giant cardio stuff because I don't want to sit here and try and take these giant breaths, find myself hacking my lungs out. I'm going to stay more on the weights. I'm going to take a lot more rest. Usually when I do weights, I try and move from one movement to the next with minimal rest so that I get a cardio workout in while I get a strength workout, and I use alternating muscles. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to sit down for like a minute and a half, move around, but I'm going to make sure I get at least a minute and a half to 2 minutes of getting that heart rate down, allowing myself to breathe, and I'm going to just continue to work out, but I'm not going to push myself as hard. When you're sick, you have to be smart. You can't stick with it. And it's terrible because we've got plans. I want to succeed. I want a 6-pack or 8-pack or whatever. I want to see my abs, or I've only got 6 weeks. And the truth is, while I'm doing, like I said before, a 6-week challenge, it's not just 6 weeks. I'm planning on a whole year. And I don't want to let a day or two here sabotage that whole year. I want to be smart about it. I want to think about what I'm doing and how to handle it. So if you get sick at all, and it could be tomorrow, it could be a week from now, it could be the last week of the competition for the 6-week competition I'm doing, it could be 6 months from now. Go ahead and take a day or two. Go ahead and rest. Go ahead and relax. Make sure you recover. I'm drinking my water. Again, I'm staying away, in fact, let me rephrase it. I did have a small 1 can of 7-Up, just kind of helped a little bit, 200 calories. But again, I'm not, it's 200 calories. I'm not worried about that because I want to take care of myself. So eat right. Get in your calories, rest, don't push yourself. Don't feel like if you don't, meet that goal that you had, then you're a failure because we beat ourselves up enough. We don't need to beat ourselves up over getting sick. We can't control that unless you're licking a Petri dish or eating popcorn off the floor of a movie theater, which I wouldn't recommend. But I can't laugh. I'm going to cough. Sorry. That's how bad it is. Imagine me trying to row today, or run down the road in the cold, or any of those things. Not going to happen. So when you're sick, just take it easy. Don't push yourself to it. Make sure you recover. when you're ready to start getting back into working out, try to, especially if you have like congestion in your lungs, you're coughing a lot, try to maybe stay away from some of those cardio movements, which that first day back, second day back, you're already kind of hurting from here. Don't go into those. Find some weights, stick with some weights, take it easy, smooth yourself into it. Your body will let you know. So, and then as you progress and you finally feel comfortable, you can go back into doing cardio and other things. Again, it's better to add it slow and recover than to go hard and fast and completely destroy your body and prevent it from being able to recover. Sean here again. I appreciate you watching. If you're following on the Start Strong 2020 Facebook thing, you can always leave a comment on something you might want me to talk about. I've got a person that asked a question about how the imbalance of hormones and other things might affect our weight loss. I'm going to talk about that in a coming up episode. So stay tuned for that. But if there's any other things that you want to see, hear or talk, I've got experience from college athlete, I've done a combine, all the way through coaching people, competitions, doing competitions, and more. So I've got a lot of experience, and I've got a lot of good friends that have given great advice over the years. So thanks for watching. I'm trying to recover. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a little bit more to go into and actual workouts, talking about diets again. And keep at it, people. Stay strong.